Hey all YouTubers and subscribers, hope you're doing good this morning. This only makes about the fourth time I've tried to do this. First off, before I get into how my research is going, my computer went funky on me yesterday, my mouse went on me yesterday. I'm going to have to back up my research because I'm going to have to reformat, I think. Even though I have programs that prevent adware and stuff like that, there are some pop-ups that are very, very determined. But however, too, I noticed because of me being so excited about this investigation coming up, you all know that I've been doing a little experimentation in my house, and I think it's a combination of one, that it could be haunted, but basically, like, I was sitting here doing research and I started hearing noises. So I'm taking it that it might be psychokinesis, meaning that I am the one creating some of this. Okay, I'm not saying all of it, but some of it because of my energy. You know, that is called a Class 3 haunting. Okay, which would put you in a place of like the poltergeist type thing, which is a poltergeist really doesn't exist. It's psychokinesis, and so, you know, I may be creating, you know, some of these things, and I think that might be why my computer's not running right. I think that's why my mouse went, because Jim looked at it, my mouse is working. I had to use that El Cheapo the Dell sent me, and I was so frustrated because I'm not used to it. I'm used to a trackball, and I'm trying to get situated. It's early in the morning. I'm going to try and get a video out to you every day to show you the progress of my research. This is the beginning stages of doing an investigation. Okay, I have my binder. I found out some really interesting stuff yesterday. Okay, I have pictures of the owners, and I got their names. And as y'all know, I wrote to the granddaughter or daughter or somebody, you know, to the owner of the company yesterday. So hopefully I'll hear from them. Okay, and there's a place here, I haven't got it done yet, but there's a place where I can put what's in this binder. Okay, always have a paper trail. Don't depend on your computer. Believe me, I found this out yesterday. I found it out years ago. Things can happen and you'll lose all your stuff. Okay, always have a paper trail. Take the time to do your research. This is the bottom, rock bottom, the solid foundation of doing an investigation. Now what I have here is a picture of the owners, okay, as you can see. And if my mic sounds funky, this is another thing that happened yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but if it sounds funky, I don't know what's causing it, but I may have to go in and reformat and get everything back into sync again. But I know who this man is here. I'm going to get it up here. This happens to be one of the owners. Now these two here, okay, no, this one, I'm sorry. This one here, let me get, there we go. This one here has, I want to know who William Smith was and Lou Smith. Were they brothers? Were they cousins? You know, what related were they? Okay, I got to find out how they died. Alright, now I do have a date on the top one. This is Mr. Weibel, 1878 to 1933. So he didn't die during the Depression. Okay, but what I found out, which was very, very interesting, was there's been two fires there. Okay, one in 1913 or 1911. Let's see which one. 1911, the plant was new. Okay, so it was 1911 that they, you know, started production. All right, but then in 1913, 2 years later, there was a fire. It burned to the ground. Okay, and I love how they wrote in the newspapers, because I have original newspaper clipping here that I found. I loved how they talked back then, okay? How they wrote things out. Fire at 5:15 o'clock Saturday morning totally destroyed the plant of L.E. Smith Glass Company, located about 1/4 mile of Mount Pleasant, on the Duncan Plan of Lots. I gotta find out what the second plant of lots was. I also found out that there was another glass plant there, which was Anchor Glass. Now, everybody's familiar with Anchor Hawking glass. I don't care. Anywhere in the United States, Anchor Hawking is from my hometown. Okay? Now, I even have to go back a little bit further, find out when Anchor Glass, when they went into production. So you have to go back to almost the very beginning when that place was a lot. Okay? Find out what all happened there. So I didn't find anything at all on the net yesterday about Anchor Glass. So what I have to do, I have to go down to the library, and I think I'll do that today, this morning. Go down to the library, go through the microfiche, and go back from when L.A. Smith opened, okay, clear back to Anchor Glass. Which gives me a timeline because I have a date in which, you know, the plant had opened up. Now, whether or not anybody was hurt when the plant burned down, I don't know. But I got to find out about these Smith brothers or Smith cousins or whatever, the owners, part owners, of how they died. Because during the Depression, there was a lot of people that committed suicide. And they were money people, so hopefully they died of natural causes. Okay? It'd be very sad to find out that one had committed suicide. But from my findings from talking to Jim, when the plant, well, I found out in that paper clipping that when the plant burned down, the furnaces were saved because they were not going to rebuild. But they decided to rebuild. And these workers worked out in the weather to make glass. And from talking to Jim, these are workers that these people, you know, that he's hearing, he's seeing, and other people are hearing, and other people are seeing. Okay? So they were very, very dedicated in their job. So I'm taking it that these were workers that worked there before. Okay? Also, a month before Jim started working there was another fire, a gas explosion of all things. No one was hurt. I got the newspaper clipping from that. No one was hurt, and that's why there's a big hole in the ceiling now, because the owner that bought it don't want to do, you know, because L.A. Smith is almost defunct now. He promised a lot of stuff, and he never followed through with it, but he's just a kid, and his daddy's rich and all that. But anyway, I want to get a video out to you, you know, at least every day, once a day. I am an early riser, so I feel that the mornings are better for me because there's not that much commotion going on. But do your homework, start from the very beginning, and I'm going to teach you step by step, and then when we go in on the investigation, you're going to see the investigation itself, okay? Because I plan on putting everything up on the net so everybody can view it. But do your homework, do not depend on your computer for anything. Always have a paper trail. Read. Okay, because if I would have just printed out these newspaper clippings and so forth and not read them, I wouldn't have known what I know now. Okay, I found some things out that probably Rick don't even know. So it's funny how 8 minutes goes by real quick here. So do your homework. Start from the foundation. Work your way up. This way I can give my people the information that they need to know in order to know what they're looking for. Okay? And I love to do research. People don't like to do it. I don't understand that. But maybe it's just me. And I am a curious person. Of course, I've been in law enforcement. I was a PI for 5 years. I mean, so that's part of my makeup there, because I ask questions, you know. And don't be afraid to go out and talk to people, regardless if they laugh at you or not. Don't be afraid to do that. Oh, Bob's yard, my yard doing. Well, he wasn't home yesterday, so I decided it was beautiful out. Me and Gretchen played binky for a little bit, and then I came back in and did some research. So hopefully I'll catch him at home today and get that, you know, cleared up, and talk to him about, you know, since he has so much time over there. Okay, I'm running out of time, folks. So each morning I will make a step-by-step of the progress of my investigation. This goes along with it. Alright, this is Try76. Y'all take care. And I have another video to make because I have a reply on orbs. So, y'all take care, and I'll be seeing you later on.